Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Grand Spartan back with you. Feeling a little better today. Still don't know how much talking I'll do here, but I really hope that you hung out in yesterday's episode to watch me do the building. I know it was in 4 times speed, but you really could get a good idea of the direction I'm moving in with this build, and how I went about doing it step by step. You could always just slow that down to half speed and get it in 2 time, or you could do it in quarter speed. But you could certainly see, the thought process going into this and how I ended up where I'm at. Now, I'm still not going to finish the center yet. I'll go ahead and give this away. I was going to put a row of spikes here, some pillars right here. Only issue I see with that, maybe I could see, I guess at this level, let's put a piece of rebar right here so I can see. Yeah, I guess I could see down all the way. And the same thing over here. I could see down all the way there. Just want to make sure that if there's some beating on a pillar, I could take those out. Now, I could always use explosive crossbow bolts to do that as well. They're very effective at clearing them out, especially at a distance. But yeah, she's coming together nicely now. Still a lot of work to do, long ways to go, but it is coming together. One thing I didn't like was the way it looked over on this side on the end. I know that doesn't make much of a difference, but I kind of wanted it to look a certain way, and it just didn't look like I wanted it to look from this side. From this side, yeah, it is what it is. It's fine, It's gonna be okay. But from this side, don't know if I like the way that looks or not. We'll see. I threw in a support there and an extra block to kind of hold it up, give me that angled feel. Maybe before it dries, let me do this. Probably going to dry as I'm doing this because I did this a good little while back. Now the rest of it can stay. I'm also curious if I took out that block with the support in there now, would it stay? That would be the other thing. Let's look here, corner. Oh, let me start my timer. I actually remembered today, and I'm probably only about 5 minutes into the episode, so I haven't lost that much time. Okay, so corner. Let's make. Yeah, we're gonna do these, and I can just get up close to it. We'll do 4. Oh, I didn't mean to do 5, but that's okay. We'll cancel the last one. Okay. Now let me build my way back up there once again. And I wanted to do some talking. I could have just done the time lapse once again, but I felt like probably do some talking in this episode to get you all caught up with kind of what I'm doing and why I'm doing what I'm doing. Is that right? No. I think it's so hard to see. I think that's right. Son of a gun, Spartan. Yeah, that. I don't know. I don't think there's really any good, right, or wrong way to do this. This is just aesthetics here. There's nothing more to this than just being pleased with the way it looks. So, sounds like I hear a burning zombie walking around out there somewhere. Something like that, maybe. was going to encompass this piece here. I think I'm just adding more work for no reason whatsoever. I don't really think I need to have any of that. I don't know if you notice also, I distributed a lot of points in the fast forward. So now I only have 210 left instead of the 300 or whatever it was that I had before. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the way this looks. Fortunately, uh-oh. You know what? I might be able to... I can use a drink. Oh boy. Get out here in the open. Seem to fight these massive groups of zombies when I'm... As soon as it hits nighttime. You know what? I better use a bandage here real quick, a first aid kit. I don't know if you saw also, I planted some, I don't remember what episode, if I did that in the fast forward or not, but I did plant some, boy. Couldn't see anything, it was on fire. Still on fire. I did plant some aloe, so we can make some bandages for when we get cut, like right now. I don't have to use a first aid kit, I can just use a bandage. We can save those first aid kits. Oh, here come a lot of zombies. I can see them. Oh, see them in the distance coming at me. Also, yeah, you missed, if you didn't watch the fast forward, I dug out the pit. I don't know how much of that I showed. I don't think I showed much of that, if any at all. Maybe just a fraction. Look at the three sisters there. Triplets. Oh, there's a dog. I'm going to have to use another first aid kit. But I went ahead and made it one more wide. I felt like I needed that extra width. Going to change up the way I was going to do it a little bit there. And that was going to require adding another bit of width to it. Could never hurt to be wider. The only problem with that is that now we're going to have to put more spikes down to make it work. Versus I was going to keep it real simple before, and I think I'm still going to do this. I'm going to put some things right here along this area, but I just have to see what that looks like when I get to it. But still have a lot of digging, a lot of, we better go ahead and scrap this. I'll be looking for scrap iron before long. Like, why didn't I scrap all that stuff? Well, if we'd have scrapped all the stuff we've had thus far in this Let's Play series, I'd probably be okay on scrap. And I need to start keeping up with the brass again, too. I've not been doing that the past several episodes, and they absolutely need to, because we're going to get in the position of needing more bullets before long. And yeah, I think my brass supply is running pretty low now. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and head back to the base now that I've kind of shown you around a little bit here. If you missed out on that fast forward, I do encourage you to kind of go back through. If you don't want to sit there and watch the whole thing, just skip through it, but get yourself a good idea of the direction I'm moving in and how I did it. If you're curious about that, if you're curious about how I did what I did, maybe it makes a little more sense to see it done step by step to understand the direction I'm going in. Boy, lots of bullets on these few zombies. Yeah, I've not done any corpse clearing in a long time, but they don't seem to be accumulating too much. But anyway, yeah, I don't know if I like that. I thought about doing this number here. All the way down as well. Son of a gun, Spartan. Something like that. It's just adding more work, but, it looks nice. I don't know. Let's just repair that up for now. I can always take that down later if I don't want to keep it there. because we want to leave this center. I have a good, really good idea for the center going down all the way. But either way, let's grab up whatever we need to grab out of here, which I don't think is a lot. A little bit of brass, a little oil. Leave that there. Throw this stuff out. Don't need that. And take back. Let's do a sort. Tell you what, leave our building supplies here. And we're going to do another sort on this stuff so I can get an idea. So we have a little over 1,000 rebar. We probably need about 1,000 more, maybe 1,500. Let's do a sort there. We'll leave this. We'll take that wood. I don't remember how much I have back at the base. Leave the repair kits here and the gas. Don't need to take that with us. Do one more sort. And we had lots and lots of resources here from digging out that, mostly stone, but lots of resources from digging out that pit to bedrock. Of course, it's just one wide, like I said, but it did provide a little bit of iron and a decent amount of stone. So I think we had talked about all the computer components should be here tomorrow. The last pieces should arrive tomorrow. So I guess if you're watching this, let's see how many ahead I am. I guess it would have been yesterday. So yesterday everything should have arrived if they are on schedule, as they say. I need to top all of this off. Let's see what the wood looks like. Yeah, wood's pretty low as well. I guess probably wouldn't have hurt to have taken care of that while we're here. But I can't thank you all enough for sticking here with the channel. You know, this has been a long Let's Play series, and I just used to get so many questions about, you know, Grand Spartan, how do you do this? Why do you do that? And originally I didn't know how far I would go with it, but then I started thinking, you know, this would answer all of those questions without having to release individual videos, and you could see it done step by step. You know, I could prove to you how you could do this and do that, and don't have to tell you in words. I can just show you visually. It turned out to be a lot of fun. I look forward to doing this each day. I wish I had a little bit more time every day to do it, to put more into it. And I do plan on, you know, putting more time into it here soon. I think I'm going to have the opportunity to put just a little bit more thought into the videos and the artwork and all of that very soon. And hopefully we see the benefit of that once I get to doing it. It's one other thing I enjoy. I'm not all that great at it, but I enjoy doing the artwork. I really do enjoy doing that. It's a lot of fun for me to do. And I don't know if it really shows up in some of the things. I tried to stick to the same theme here on Alpha 15, but on Alpha 16, my plan is to do a little bit better with the artwork than what we've done here on Alpha 15, but I thought I would stick with the same theme since we've just kind of is what it is, and I didn't want to change things up too much, but absolutely gonna change a few things. Let's make some sand. How much sand can we make there? 6,000. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and make all of that into sand. So take out our concrete. Do we have any stone left on us? No, we don't. See, didn't have any sand left there, and that's why I was inclined to do so. Oh, another thing I need to do, I need to get this rebar kicking. So, rebar frame. Let's go ahead and do 1,000 of that. Let's shut her up. Lady, I don't feel like dealing with you today. I don't. Oh my goodness. Nurse Nancy with your green skin. I'll take your antibiotic. I needed that too. I don't even think I paid attention until I went to take it, and I actually did need it. So, oh boy. Really, lady? Really? So you're gonna make me do this now. All right. Well, that is that. So now when they fall in, they're gonna hurt their leg. I would take that duct tape. Been meaning to clear those bodies out for some time now. So we still have all of this too, which is nice. A lot of things to play around here with. This oil, get that sorted. We'll put our brass in here. Bullets. I think we tried to smelt those bullets before and it did not work. Oh yeah, duct tape. So everything's topped off here again. We have enough rebar to hold us over for now, so there won't be a need to for us to. There we go. We can turn that off. A little bit of supply built up again. I hear a zombie beating on something, but I don't see him. That's usually not a good sign. So, let me think about this too. Horde day. Gosh, I wasted away so much time building. I have not even thought about another horde day. Honestly, I'm a little bit out of it right now. So I don't remember. It was let's see, 189, our last horde. I think it was 189. So 196 would be the next horde. If it were 189, I think it is. I'm just trying to do the math in my head. I think 189 was the last day, so should be good there. Oh yeah, look at this, the aloe. Aloe is all ready to pick. It's beautiful. So I'll go ahead and turn this all into seed and plant again. Let's get all of the cotton pick that's above that area. Let's turn this into seed. So we should have enough to plant on out into there somewhere. It'd be really nice, you know, if we can get a decent supply of this going. The next time I'll just take half of the seeds or half of the plants, turn them to seed, and I'll stash the other half away. We'll turn those into bandages. I'll start stockpiling it and making the bandages in our inventory. And then we'll stock up on those bandages, and I'll keep one, one on my belt at all time, one stack, along with the first aid kit. Of course, we'll use the first aid kit for emergency, and then we'll use the little bandage to either top us off or to stop the bleeding. You know, save us having to use those first aid kits every time we get cut. Seems like I get cut about every 10 minutes in game. That's a lot of first aid kits we've gone through. Fortunately, you know, we have a lot of airdrops and sorry about that. All right. Yeah, let's throw our cotton down in here. And I believe we are good. I know in the last episode, I guess you saw that I Took the chainsaw and ran around the forest for a while and gathered up enough wood to frame in all of that rebar that we had. Make sure there are no ferals. I'd like to take the ferals out. If they spawn ferals with just normal zombies, we won't worry about those. No. Nope. Well, look at that. She's just laying there, ready for me to come back. She's taking a nap waiting on me. She got tired of waiting. So as long as we keep a nice constant flow of this going, which we didn't this time, but when we come back we will, we'll be okay. We're going to need a lot of it. How much more do we have in here? A little bit of sand. A lot of stone in that one. Okay. We get our repair kit. Looks like I'm overheating because I'm standing on this side of the road and not on this side where I would normally be freezing. My goodness. But what I'm going to do... Oh, yeah, I missed one over here. I need to get some wood. Yeah, I need to get a stack of wood. I need to go ahead and finish out. Let's get these on our bar. I need to go ahead and finish out the other sides, the front, you know, the way it's done right there. Even though I don't care for it so much, I'm going to stick with it, and just so we can finish this project. Not that we really have a whole lot to move on to after this project, but I certainly would like to have the peace of mind to know I'm one step closer to, oh, there's a dog, to completing this build. Oh, that was kind of not good. Well, at least it didn't cut us. There's a cop. I've kind of been absorbing some of the shots off of the cops just so they don't damage my build of the snow. It's funny because I have this build here. I'm like, that zombie, we'll see what she does. She's just going to keep walking. But I noticed the other day I was over here, and the zombies all went to the build and like just went inside of it. I guess they're just curious, you know, wanting to check it out. So almost all of this has been has dried, ready to go. And I didn't nail this off on purpose because I wasn't sure if it's what I wanted to go with at the time. But I think I just made the decision that I could sit here and nitpick this thing and the way the entrance looks for hours and not be satisfied with it. It's just best to go ahead and do something, and instead of just changing it up. And so we're gonna make 3 more supports. Like so. And oh, I don't want to fall off. I really wish that support worked a little better. I tried it. I don't know. You may have skipped it or that part, or you may have not noticed it. But I tried a support without the block behind the support. And the block behind the support is what's holding the weight, not the support itself. The support itself did nothing. Everything fall down. I can't even talk today. Everything fall down. Everything fall down. Everything fell down when I attached it to that. But you know, so they don't work as advertised. I really kind of thought they did at one point. I thought I tested that and that they work, but they all fall down. Okay, I guess it's safe to nail this. But I need to go back down. I forgot to put the support before I came up here. A little trick to doing this is dropping that down at the bottom when you fall. Alright. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. No? What, did that get destroyed? I'm sure I put one there. I can't believe I didn't die. Well, there we go with the broken leg again, but I thought for sure I was dead meat. I only lost a little bit of health. Just broke my leg. I have some pretty tough legs. Support that fall without killing me. Oh, now I hear a zombie up above. Now I can't run. Need to make a splint. I'll have to check all of the areas up there, make sure I didn't miss something, and leave some of those out. I could have very well been shot out by a cop. It's probably my luck there. Don't be beating on my structure here, zombie. Well, let's go out here and make ourselves a splint. Now, doggone it. I know for a fact. There. And we might as well stick this piece of cloth in there because I have a good feeling we're probably going to be using it sometime soon. Yeah, move a little better. At least they don't dock you for jumping as much as they used to. Alright, so we were over there. We just needed to put in the support and the block. Kind of don't like the block here, but once again, it is what it is. It's fine. Before I get up there and tallying around, let's look at this here. Why that didn't work. Let me run across it. Make sure it didn't just fall. Okay, it didn't just fall. I must have missed that. Either that or a zombie busted it out. Let's run along this pit here. Make sure they all stay. Yeah, they're all staying fine. Okay, so here, same thing. Except that I haven't put the other things out there yet. The ramps. We'll go ahead and get that in place, and we just walk from one to the next. I'll worry about the fancying it up on some speed build or some fast forward. Tell you what, there's no need to do that back there. We'll get up there up here. Let's make ourselves some stairs. And get our ramps out. Oh, shoot. All right. One more, and then we'll probably call it, at least for the speaking portion of the episode, we'll probably call it. I'll let my voice rest just another day or so. Hope to be at least 90% or so here very soon. I'm kind of tired of being sick now. I basically had the flu, and I'm just trying to get recovered, but I want to get you these episodes, and like I said, I enjoy playing it myself. Just the whole talking thing is, kind of holds me back a little bit, but I absolutely have enjoyed the small bit of time I put into building, just silent mode with some music or whatever. Certainly enjoyed my time on that, developing this build and getting it in shape to take on a horde. Watching it all come together, it's always a lot of fun. Seeing these builds go from just a bare spot on the ground into some great big structure that destroys zombie hordes. All right, nice. Looks like that all the way down to bedrock. So it's certainly coming together. We'll build our way up here on the corner, down on the corner. Look down at it, starting to look like that. It's looking a little bit more like a base now than it did before. It's kind of hard up here to see those ramps that go up. That there are ramps. They almost all look the same height from up here. You notice that? That's pretty cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'm sure there's going to be some more fast forward here at the end of this episode. A little bit of time lapse with some music. Hopefully I choose some good music. I need to change that. Plan is to change that up on Alpha 16 a little bit too. So music won't be the same old music recycled over and over in some of these time-lapse videos I do. But I appreciate you watching. Absolutely hang out here for a little while. Check out what I'm about to do next. The next phase of this build. Of course, the center part will probably be one of the last things we do. Then we'll make ourselves an entrance, a mini bike entrance, a way to get in and out, and that sort of thing. But everyone have a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located, and I'll see you tomorrow.